Hello, I am Diane. I'm a childhood trauma and domestic violence survivor. I am also an author of 5 ebooks and an animal communicator. My past experience with abuse has taught me to advocate for women, children, and animals who have been subjected to violence in their homes. I'm passionate about combining self-care with pet care, resulting in happier, healthy human-pet relationships. I hope that the information in this workshop will help you set a self-care routine that is beneficial to both you and your pets. Before I start with the information, I would like to do a little grounding visualization just to get your attention to the workshop, and so that we are all grounded, ready, and relaxed, ready to take in the information. I would like you to close your eyes and take a lovely deep breath right to the bottom of your lungs and expel that air in a nice, slow, deep breath. Just keep breathing, beautiful, slow, deep breaths. I would like you to see your feet nicely, firmly on Mother Earth. Imagine beautiful golden roots growing from your feet into the center of Mother Earth. The roots go down, down, right into the center of the earth, where there is a beautiful hematite crystal. The roots wrap themselves around this beautiful hematite crystal. They absorb any negativity that you have inside of you. Mother Earth rejuvenates your roots, and the beautiful rejuvenated positive energy goes back up through the layers of the earth into the soles of your feet, in through your legs, past your knees, past your hips, into your abdomen, right up through the top of your head as it spirals out and leaves you surrounded by beautiful little golden stars. I hope that your breath is still calm and even, and that you are now feeling beautifully grounded. When you are ready, you can start to feel the room back around you and open your eyes, ready to start this workshop.
There's something very curious that I've noticed in my work as an animal communicator. I see it again and again. During both health and behavior communications, I note an issue with the pets. Then more than half the time it turns out that someone in the family has some sort of health problems, as the dog or cat. Usually it's the person they're most strongly bonded with. I find this deeply fascinating. There are some very important implications to consider when it comes to getting your pet well, especially when treating chronic health problems. There's a very clear link between the health of the human and the health of their pets. The scientific orthodoxy can't even see this, usually because it's too far outside the box of their belief systems. Before we dig into this, it's important not to feel guilty or to blame yourself for your pet's issues. It's no one's fault. It's a simple consequence of how you and your pet are connected and interact in a relationship to each other on several levels. Your pet isn't taking on your stuff. You're not causing your pet harm. So how does this happen? Our pets are supremely empathic beings. I define empathy as the natural sensory phenomenon whereby one being experiences the feelings of another in their own sensory awareness. To simplify, a pet will feel in their body what their human is feeling. Our pets' bodies are exquisitely sensitive and tender. Humans can be too, though most have had the natural empathic sensitivity shut down on a conscious level thanks to socialization. The best way to simplify this empathic sensitivity in humans is to explain how I experience it. When I'm communicating, I'll connect hands-on or remotely with the dog, for instance, and suddenly I'll feel a strong feeling or perhaps fear or sadness that I know isn't mine. For example, usually it's my cat Nala who has an issue with exceptionally loud thunderstorms and fireworks. I'm very good at preparing ahead so that she is calm and that she doesn't have to experience that terror that loud noises bring. When Stig unexpectedly reacted to fireworks, he began pacing, his eyes went big, his heart rate went up. I felt it immediately, and it was overwhelming for me. My anxiety spiraled, and we fed off each other until my husband arrived home. His calmer energy allowed me to take a breath, which in turn allowed Stig to see that we were in fact not in danger, and we both became calmer. This connection of feeling, this empathic bond between you and your pet, is profound and deep. If you have anxiety, your pet will feel your anxiety in their body, and over time, this may push your pet into an anxious state of being. If your dog gets anxious, there are a few ways to help naturally. These will also help your own anxiety. I believe it goes even deeper than empathy due to another well-studied phenomenon, entrainment. This is when any two systems with patterns of vibration will tend to synchronize with each other. The classic example of this is to place any number of mechanical pendulum clocks on the same table. They will all be ticking at different times at first. Within a short space of time, all these clocks will all come into harmony, ticking in unison. There is a wealth of evidence looking at something called heart rate variability, HRV. This is where changes in heart rate can sync up. The effect is much stronger between people who are bonded more deeply, example family members. The same thing happens with you and your pets. A key aspect of strong social bonding is shared biological states. I believe this is driven by a combination of empathic connection and electromagnetic entrainment. The heart is the primary driver of our and our pets' electromagnetic field. This energy field expands quite some distance beyond the physical body. And we haven't even touched on the research that shows that pets somehow know when their humans decide that it's time to head home. So your pet can sense or feel things without any physical connection that science can yet understand. Telepathy. This reminds me of a story I read many years ago. An Australian soldier in the Second World War was sent home for a short break. He told no one that he was coming home, but his dog met him at the train station 5 miles from his home. What this means, to put it a bit more simply, is that there's a spontaneous synchronization of a whole lot of body rhythms when you connect with your pet in a long-term, loving relationship. These can be healthy and unhealthy patterns. I believe this is why and how pets and guardians often share common health issues. And of course, also why having a relationship with our pets has become so important to health benefits as well. To heal your pet, you must start by healing yourself. This is why I always encourage pet guardians to work on their health and well-being. I believe in many cases, the only way to truly heal a pet with chronic health issues is to support the human involved, to connect with themselves, and to heal. This can be emotionally challenging, and you may need the support of a skilled therapist, a neuropath, an energy healer, and so on, in addition to taking your pet to a vet, feeding them well. It's often a long-term project too, so be kind to yourself. The healthier you become emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically, the healthier your pet will become too. You and your pet are so deeply connected. To be aware of this can open new ways to support a happy, healthy, long life for all of your family. Self-care. What is self-care? Self-care is any activity that we do deliberately in order to take care of our mental, emotional, and physical health. Although it's a simple concept in theory, it's something we very often overlook. good self-care is key to improved mood and reduced anxiety. It is also key to a good relationship with oneself, others, and your pets. Self-care activities are things that refuel us rather than take from us. Self-care isn't a selfish act either. It's not only about considering our needs, it is rather about knowing what we need to do in order to take care of ourselves and being subsequently able to take care of others as well. That is, if I don't take care of myself, I won't be in a place to give my loved ones enough care either. Where do you start? Although self-care means different things to different people, there's a basic checklist that can be followed by all of us. Start by creating a no list with things you don't like or you no longer want to do. Examples might include not checking emails at night, not attending gatherings you don't like, not answering your phone during lunch or dinner. Promote a nutritious, healthy diet. Get enough sleep. Adults usually need at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night. Exercise. In contrast to what many people think, exercise is as good for our emotional health as it is for our physical health. It increases serotonin levels, leading to improved mood and energy. In line with self-care conditions, what is important is that you choose from an exercise that you like. Follow up with medical care. It's not unusual to put off checkups or visits to the doctor. Use relaxation exercises and/or practice meditation. You can do these exercises at any time of the day. Spend enough time with your loved ones. Do at least one relaxing activity every single day, whether it's taking a walk or spending 30 minutes unwinding. Do at least one pleasurable activity every day, from going to the cinema to cooking or meeting with friends. And of course, look for every opportunity to laugh. Stick to the basics. Over time, you will find your own rhythm and routine. You will be able to implement more and identify more particular forms of self-care that work for you. Have you ever noticed that you feel better when you're around your pet? It's true. Spending quality time with a dog, cat, or other animal can have a positive impact on your mood and your health. Pets can be calming stress fighters. A professor of psychology, in fact, found that pet owners on average were better off than non-owners especially when they have a higher quality relationship with their pets. Your dog may make you less likely to get heart disease. Why? Dog owners walk more and have lower blood pressure than people who don't have dogs. Pets can also be good for you if you already have heart problems. Petting your cat or dog feels good. It can lower your blood pressure, helps your body release serotonin and dopamine, which calm and relax. Now, this is really important. It also soothes your pet. Also, always reward them for their wonderful and natural healing ability to keep the balance. However bad your day has been, you'll have someone who depends on you to shower you with affection. Thank you for joining me today for this morning meditation with your pets. This is the perfect meditation to do with your pets in the morning before you head out and start your day. All you need to do is find a nice, comfortable and quiet space for the next 10 to 15 minutes. Put your cell phone on silent so that you can enjoy the start of your day with your pets. Feel free to sit or lie down and close your eyes. As you sit comfortably with your pets, place your non-dominant hand on your pet. You can stroke them slowly in a calming way. Put your dominant hand over your heart and breathe in nice, slow, deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. As you breathe in, imagine your lungs and body filling with radiant, protective, and warming white light. Feel the positive and grateful energy entering your body. Your pets will be feeling this energy with you as you stroke their fur. Imagine your day ahead of you as you breathe. Know in your mind that you have the strength and positivity to tackle any tasks that come your way during the course of the day. Smile, knowing that you and your pets love each other unconditionally. Feel that love that you share as your body continues to release any tension for the day ahead. Now repeat after me. I will be patient with myself today. I love myself. I am proud of myself. I deserve to start my day positive and excited. I love my pets. Feel free to spend some time and name each of them. Say at least one thing that you are grateful for. Sit in this position for as long as you need to. When you are ready, you can open your eyes. Thank your pets for spending time with you. Give them cuddles and pets so that the next time you do a morning meditation, they are quite happy to spend the time with you. I hope that you feel refreshed and filled with positive energy to start the day. If at any time during the day you start to feel low, go back and say your affirmations again. Take a few deep breaths and continue with your day. To end off this workshop, I have designed a self-care workbook for you to go through. I'll give you a little bit of information on how exactly it works. As I said in the main part of the workshop, before we can be good friends, parents, siblings, teachers, mentors, bosses, change makers, students, artists, activists, allies, leaders, and before we can be helpful to ourselves and others, we must take care of ourselves first. This is not selfish. It is courageous and wise. Self-care looks like a million different acts that are unique to each individual. Whatever self-care means to you, I hope that this workshop and workbook helps you continue to give yourself patience, gentleness, humor, simplicity, care, and above all, love. Within the beginning of the workbook, I have some information on managing anxiety, some self-soothing and grounding exercises that use your senses, information on how to create a sleep routine for yourself for those who have anxiety, also the benefits of setting healthy boundaries, which is vital for those with anxiety, also those with narcissistic parents, survivors of domestic violence, and those people who like to help others. I then have your self-care planner part of the workbook. This planner is designed to help you to start making self-care a priority. In the first section, I've given you some space to brainstorm self-care ideas that will benefit your mind, body, and soul. So write things down that really speak to you, and help you relax. I have also given you a few suggestions at the bottom of the page and also on the next few pages in time categories. So there are ideas that you can use for self-care to use in a minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and 20 minutes. On the Take Care This Week pages, write the self-care tasks that you want to focus on during the week. Look at how busy your week is and see what you can fit in where, so that you get in that me time that you so very importantly need. Be sure to check your battery every day. If you are feeling low on a certain day, your battery is low. That means you need a little bit extra self-care than normal. On the battery page, I explained to you exactly how much self-care you will need on the various days that your battery is low or on the days that your I have added a little box for gratitude. Gratitude is a good thing to keep a note of. You can even start a gratitude jar where you chuck your small little pieces of gratitude into the jar, and when you're feeling low, open the jar and read a few of those inspirational pieces to make you feel better again. Remember that baby steps are still steps going in the right direction, and that is what we want. That's what we're striving for, progress, not perfection. Not one of us is perfect. Remember also that if you need to see a therapist, please do. It's okay. Therapy is a place that you can speak about what is bothering you. It's a safe place for you, and it will help you in the long run. So, you've got this. Let's get self-caring.
I hope that you were able to take something away from that information. Please do have a look at the PDF documents I've supplied with the recording, as this information will help you with more information about self-care, and it will help you to create your own personal self-care planner. I hope you have a lovely day further.